Good day everyone, this video demonstrates how to configure a router on a stick set up for inter-VLAN routing using one router, 2 switches, and 4 PCs. We'll use VLAN 7 and VLAN 17 to separate the traffic with PCs in the same VLAN communicating directly and PCs in different VLANs communicating via the router. The network uses the address 172.76.160.0/20, split into two subnets for VLAN 7 and VLAN 17. This setup is perfect for learning VLANs, trunking, and sub interface. So, let's get started. From the end devices, place 4 PCs, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then from the network devices, switches, place 2 switches, 1 and 2. And also from the routers, place PT routers. Next is connect devices using the connection straight-through cables. Connect the PC 0, fast internet 0 to switch 0, fast internet 0/1. Then from PC 1, fast internet 0 to switch 0, fast internet 0/2. And also from the PC 2, fast internet 0 to switch 1, fast internet 0/1. And last for PC 3, fast internet 0 to switch 1, fast internet 0/2. And connect also this switch using straight-through fast internet 0/3 to fast internet 0/3. And also connect the router to the switch 0, router 0, fast internet 0/0 to fast internet 0/4. Then next is configure PC IP address. We should click all PCs, then go to desktop, IP configuration, and then type the IP address. For PC 0, we have 172.76.160.10. And for subnet mask, we have 255.255.240.0. And for the default gateway, we have 172.76.160.1. And we should exit this PC 0 and then exit this. Then click PC 1, desktop, IP configuration. We have the IP address of 172.76.176.10 with a subnet mask of 255.255.240.0 and default gateway 172.76.176.1. And then exit this. From PC 2, desktop, IP configuration, we have IP address 172.76.160.11, a subnet mask of 255.255.240.0, and the default gateway 172.160.1. And we should exit this. And we should check if the IP is correct. And last, for PC3 desktop IP configuration, we have IP address 172.676.176.11 with a subnet mask of 255.255.240.0 and the default gateway 172.76.176.1. And then accept this and also. And now we should configure switch 0. Let me first replace the name para mas madali natin siyang intindihan. The VLAN 7 for PC0, VLAN 17 PC1, and VLAN 7 PC2, and VLAN 17 also for PC3. Then now, we can proceed for configuration of switch 0. Click the switch 0 and via CLI, enter, enable, configure terminal or ConFT, enter, then create and name the VLANs, VLAN 7, enter name VLAN 7, and exit. Then also for VLAN 17, enter name VLAN 17 and then exit. And to configure access ports for PCs, we have interface fast internet 0/1 or INTFA 0/1. Then enter switch mode access. Then enter switch port access VLAN 7. Then exit. Now for next is the interface fast internet 0/2 and switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN 17 and then exit. Now configure trunk port to switch 1. Interface fast internet 0/3, switch port mode trunk, then enter and then exit. And configure trunk port to router 0, we should enter interface fast internet 0/4 and then enter switch port mode trunk. Enter and then exit. And now save the configuration by do copy run start. And it's okay, then exit. Now for configure switch 1 to CLI, also enter enable, then configure terminal and create name for VLANs, VLAN 7, name VLAN 7, enter, name VLAN 7, then enter, exit, and for VLAN 17, enter, name VLAN 17, and then exit. To configure access ports for PC, we should type interface fast internet 0/1 or INTFA 0/1, then enter. Next is switch port mode access, enter, and switch port access VLAN 7. And then exit. And next is the interface fast internet 0/2. Then enter switch port mode access, enter switch port access VLAN 17, and then exit. and configure trunk port to switch 0, interface fast internet 0/3 switch port mode trunk, enter and exit, and save configuration by do copy run start. And that's okay. And next, configure router 0. Click router and then by CLI, no, enable, configure terminal, configure sub interface for VLAN 7, interface fast internet 0/0.7, encapsulation .1Q7, and then enter with an IP address 172.76.160.1, 255.255.240.0, enter and then exit. Configure sub-interface for VLAN 17, interface fast internet 0/0. We should type first the interface fast internet. So interface fast internet 0/0.17, then the encapsulation .IQ17 with an IP address of 172.76.176.1 and 255.255.240.76.1 with 255.255.240.0, enter and then exit. And for enable the main interface or int FA 0/0, then enter and no shutdown, enter and exit. And for save configuration, copy running -config startup -config, and then enter. We use the do copy run start, enter, and that's okay. Then exit this dialog. Then to test the connectivity, we should send message in the different VLAN from VLAN 7 to VLAN 17. First it is failed, but in second try we have successful. Also for PC1 with VLAN 17 and PC2 with VLAN 7, first it was failed, but in second try it is successful. And that's it. Congratulations on successfully configuring a router on a stick. Set up with the inter-VLAN routing. Your network now allows PC in VLAN 7 and VLAN 17 to communicate within their VLANs and across VLANs via the router sub-interface. This setup showcases key networking concepts like VLANs trunking and sub-interface based on routing. And if all is succeed or successful, your configuration is correct.